The town hall meeting was organized by the Information Ministry at a time when the economic recession is biting harder across the Federation. This time, the ministry decided to interface with selected youth. Declaring the event open, Information Minister Lai Mohammed says federal government is working very hard to tackle the twin challenges of corruption and economic recession. The minister noted that despite the challenges inherited by the present administration, President Muhammadu Buhari and his team remains committed to their promises.
This government is unrelenting in its efforts to ease the hardship in the land, especially youth unemployment, brought about by years of poor or lack of planning, profligacy, mismanagement of funds, massive corruption, and lack of investment in social investment programs. We did not create today's hardship, but we are resolved to end it and make life more abundant for our people.
Minister of Youth and Sport, Barrister Solomon Dalong, said the nation's athletes are doing well on the global stage, while the Minister of State for Budget and National Planning, Mrs. Zainab Ahmed, struggled to explain why the Social Welfare and Youth Empowerment Scheme was not very fruitful in 2016.
I think there is hope in the future, and the youth will basically have to address the issue of the mindset and then disengage themselves and prepare their minds to assumption of responsibility.
The 17 budget is designed to expand partnership between the public sector and the private sector, using government funds to leverage, to act as a catalyst to attract more private sector resources that will be applied to the growth that we need.
In his speech, Power Works and Housing Minister Mr. Babatunde Fashola took time through history to plead with youth not to give up despite the economic difficulties.
Bear with us, step by step, but very, very progressively and assuredly, we will reach you in the fullness of time.
But what we intend to do is to make Nigeria's economy more resilient so that oil price doesn't hit us the way it has hit us. We need to stop wastage of money to make sure that the little money we have is spent on the right things.
Minister of Agriculture, Chief Audu Ogbe, and his Labour and Productivity counterpart, Dr. Chris Ngige, also spoke on their ministry's activities.
We decided that we have to first make sure that we hold on to the jobs we have. We convened an oil and gas summit where we discuss with the employers.
Right now we have a program with the Aso Savings Group of 15,000 hectares of farmland in Kwali. So any young person, indigenous especially, who wants to farm there will have access not only to cleared land, but to water for irrigation.
For now, government seems to be promising more ahead of 2017 despite several failed promises in 2016. As the recession bites harder, one can only hope that this time the promises are kept. Toyin Ameen, ITV News, Abuja.